Hey, what's going on, guys? Mindiq Site 7B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. It's episode number 132 today for our final season here at the NBNA America 400 at Dover International Speedway. Immediately, you can tell we are running a very special Eagles car once again. But, of course, this is tonight. As we all know, tonight is a brand new NFL season. And, of course, I got to go cheer on my birds. Go Birds! Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl champ car revealed anyway. It's the same liveries we had like a while ago, I would say. Just with like more updated like numbers and logos and stuff like that. You can see the Super Bowl scores on the deck lid there. One with Super Bowl 52 and 59 of last year against those fraud cheeks. Cheeks. Well, they are ass cheeks, really. The Chiefs. Of course, we also have to put this down there as well. Dallas sucks, and of course, go Birds on the back, because that's what we do here around here. What are you gonna do? So we got that going for us. Now, I also had a bit of an error, a bit of an oopsie moment when I was testing like the team stuff, like for over here for the builders. What I didn't realize that I forgot to get rid of some of the better guys I don't need. So this kind of really sucks that I just completely forgot about that sort of stuff. So we're gonna have to go back into our older guys there. I was actually thinking about maybe even getting rid of the crew chief as a whole, really. I was actually thinking about that, make it a little bit less. But I decided against it. And of course, I want to get the cheaper stuff right away as we possibly can, actually. Because we're still losing a crap ton of money. We really don't need these guys until the next episode. So, rather unfortunate there that we just kind of bled money. So now, I think at the top of my head, we kind of have to win Talladega now in order to actually be on with our stuff. We're running our good stuff here today, of course. You can see the car rating at 87. So I just wanted to clarify that little bit of mistake that I happened to catch at the very end of the previous episode. Anyway, so... And before we go to the Monster Mile here today, we gotta go take a look at our point standings here. We're now only 34 points back behind Jason Keller. We've been gaining quite a bit, but Jeff Green really taking the fight to us also as well, you know. Jeff Gordon is also going to be gaining quite a bit, so he's 96 points back. Johnny Benson he's gaining quite a bit, 115 points, but unfortunately... Jimmy Johnson's no longer in 6th in the points, so that goes to Jeff Burton now. So, unfortunately for Jimmy Jam, that random DQ or DNF, I would say, has put him down to 7th in the standings, a really far distance back. He's almost as far as back as Tony Stewart. And even our previous winner, Steve Park, as well. So, they're all bunched up together. But, yeah. Now let's head to the Monster Mile today here at Dover. As we know in the channel's rules for this season, if we won at a track before, we have to start with the default setup, even with the manual transmission. So it's a tight setup. We're gonna hope for an early caution to come out. That way we could go in and make any adjustments early, and we'll try to claw our way through the field.
We're live at Dover International Speedway for the MBNA America 400, brought to you by MRN. This is a tough track, both physically and mentally. What is it the drivers struggle with so much here, Barney?
Oh, yeah, the Monster Mile. This 1 mile oval may look easy, but boy, let me tell you, it's a lot harder than it looks. These big corners are absolute torture on the body, and fighting to keep your car off the walls requires total concentration from these drivers.
How about the consistency shown by Jimmy Johnson?
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy is finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
Jay Sauter finds himself in a bit of a slump.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
The 56 car really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
So it's a tale of two Haas Carter seasons anyway. One's like was competing for the championship. The other one is just, well, we're just waiting for the year to be over. I'm not a fan of seeing Jason Keller being so far up, especially with how our car setup's going to be. We have a long way to go, 100 laps, and we're underway. We can't make any sort of pass or moving out of line until the start-finish line anyway. We're going to try to time our throttle inputs just correctly here. Maybe we got them maybe we got them. No, we didn't. We cannot. Well, we got Craig Biffle. We're going to be able to get one spot off the corner. Now, the name of today's game is going to be aggression. There's going to be a lot of slamming and a lot of body slamming on people on the outside. Because we're going to be fighting every spot tooth and nail on the bottom line here. So that's pretty much the only way to go. You're going to be a conveyor belt of people if you don't hold on to that inside line, just like Mark Green did there. There's going to be a lot of aggression from me in this race as well. This car does not want to turn, so sometimes I'll be using other competitors as a turn for this race. It's not ideal. It's not classy in any way. Usually I try to be as clean as humanly possible, but this car's set up, you know, judging from the race in the spring, and this is our best equipment too, so that's not even better news for us. I mean, we're just hoping for an early caution or pit at the earliest convenience for me. And hopefully we don't have a yellow in the pit cycle. Because that would be really terrible if that's the case. If we have a yellow in the pit cycle anyway. We try to give Andy Houston and Glenn Allen some room. We almost have a caution there. Meanwhile, Jay Sauter's gotten a good start out of starting in 42nd there. He's able to get himself inside the top 35 almost right out of the gate. So good news there. For us, though, we still have a long way to go. Whole gaggle of cars up here with Lyndon Amick and Jerry Nadeau running that Michael Halligan scheme instead of the normal UAW scheme. We lost a nose. We just parked it right in front of Mayfield to make sure we don't lose any more spots. But, man, that really sucked right there. He's on our inside as well. We're going to have to bully Mayfield out of the way. Yeah, we lost a lot of time there. We were in the middle of the outside line the entirety of that corner because this car does not want to rotate as we're stuck in dirty air. That as well is also another problem. We're only in P37 out of 8 laps. That's really not ideal. It's not ideal whatsoever. We need to make some maneuvers now. We got Harvick and Jerry Nadeau, but Nadeau's like stuck on the inside line, so we're going to have to send it in there, uberly aggressive, as we just completely just shoved Jerry Nadeau out to pasture there. We didn't really kill him, but we definitely killed his momentum there. Unfortunately, we don't have any bleeps to give, I should say. We're Philly heckin' Philly after all. So we're doing a lot of brutally shoving. Not really any tush pushing here today, but definitely more of the get the hell out of my way type of taps here, like that. So we're up to P34, which is just being absolutely uberly aggressive. I really hate, it pains me that that's like basically like one of the only ways to make any sort of passes in this race. Whoa, what was the checkup all about there? I had to slam on the brakes. Goodness me. Good heads up driving by me, I would say. I know I'm patting myself on the back for that one, but that could have ended a lot worse. What was the checkup for? Trying to squeak our way inside the top 30. We got Dale Earnhardt Jr. not having a good start to this race here at Dover. He's going to get passed on the inside by us, and again, Mayfield, we're not letting him in. We're not doing him any favors whatsoever. But we're trying to work our way inside the top 30 here. We have a smoker that's a flown engine by Jack Sprague. That just checked everybody else up, and we just gained a few spots out of that. So thank you very much, Mr. Jack Sprague, for causing a little bit of a commotion there. We appreciate it, and we'll be seeing it. We're up to 27th now. We just passed the Sonoma Valley winner, Andy Santerre. He almost won Watkins Glen as well. He almost did a sweeping of the road courses, so I guess you could say he's the SVG in this universe. But where he's good at road courses but suck at literally everything else. Tim Fedewa, we're going to make an easy work with him. Hopefully here, we're going to pull a slider on the inside. Whoa. Oh, there's still trouble on the inside. That's still Jack Sprague there. And everyone manages to get through. Nobody running into him in the back of him, so that's good stuff there. Oh, there's a wreck on the front stretch, but there is no wreck on the front stretch. What happened there? There's a piece of debris off of someone's car. That appears to be Matt Kenseth. He has the damage on the back end. Oh no, we're gonna have it. We're gonna devolve one of these races into that now, isn't it? So that helps us out quite a bit, actually, because now we can actually make the adjustments that we absolutely crucially need. So Matt Kenseth is gonna be the litter bug this time, huh? Yeah, we desperately need to make these adjustments here. That is the ruling. We have to start with the default setup. We can make pit road adjustments for most of the tracks except for Daytona and Talladega. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it the same for Martinsville and Richmond. Well, Richmond I already done. So, Richmond, definitely, for sure. No, I'm sorry, not Richmond. Martinsville as well. We're going to be probably doing the forced default because we got to do something, man. We keep lapping the field, like literally lapping the field, even though we didn't even try. I think the reasoning behind that is because they've just pit twice, so I might have to play even with that. So we're ahead of Mike Borkowski, so now we have to wait a long while before we get to the start-finish line to make any sort of passes, so we have to stay in line until the start-finish line. That's the rule that we have anyways. That's a bit of a trade-off of what we have for this season so far, but now we're going to see a much improved car here out of the gate. Well, we couldn't do that right out of the gate because we have Andy Houston kind of like blocking the way, but we'll have a much better example going into turn 3 here. Oh, no, we can't because Roper wants to close the inside. So now we also have fresh tires as well compared to the rest of the field. We still have to make one more stop, obviously. We have to make one more stop. That was the whole point, was just to hope for a caution. So I'm wondering now, is there going to be cautions throughout the rest of the race? Because of the debris cautions again. I'm hoping not, but it seems to be that way. It was like that in my live stream at Tiburon. It was the same thing at the Texas race back in Season 1. Or Season 2 anyway with Kenny Walls. I'm not sure which one, but it was definitely there. I made a whole title about it. But we're able to make every sort of move possible. Now, look, our lap time is already so much better. And that's because we got stuck in traffic as well. Ho-ho! Harvick showing Hamilton Jr. Get the hell out of the way. Move, biatch. Get out the way, says Harvick. I mean, like, we've been kind of doing that with like most of the field so far here. We're already up to P32nd, going to 31st there, just like we did with Anthony Lazaro. We just told him, get out of my way. I probably should have painted a car for literally everybody, but I decided against that. I'm going to have to paint a car for Harvick for the the Jackpot 5 race at Talladega, because he finished in 5th. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, looking good. We almost had our right front completely crumpled in. Surprisingly, we did not. We're just about to be inside the top 20 here. We're kind of getting held up by Mayfield and Jay Sauter here. There's a lot of J's in this race. I just realized that. There's a lot of people that begins with the letter J in this series. All right, so we're at P18 right now. We're just continuing to move forward, as that's the whole mission anyway. We're still not the fastest car on the grid, but we're definitely just trying to move ever so closer to that lead pack. We're fighting our way inside the top 15 now. We just passed Hank Parker Jr. and we're trying to beat me dude for the 2-for-1 special here. We're getting Joe Nemechek. Yes, that caution really helped us out. But man, Nemechek really being uberly defensive with us there on that middle line, just placing it perfectly. Still waiting to see what a caution were to come out anyway. It's probably going to come out because of remember that back bumper of Matt Kenseth, but the whole back bumper came off. It wasn't just like the one little bit anyway. The whole back bumper kind of just came right off. So maybe never mind. I spoke too soon, and there's a debris caution again from Kenseth. Oh, that happened right in front of Jeff Green too. So thankfully, no cut tires were there. Jimmy Johnson, he's still running in the top 5, I think. Despite those damages. What a run for Kenseth, but man, he's going to keep littering in the entirety of the track now, though. I don't think anyone's going to come down pit road, I don't think. Is it still too early? Yeah, I thought not. All right, we're good. Once again, we have another restart. We can't pass on the inside line until the start-finish line. We didn't have to wait quite as long that time, so that's good news there. We got Leffler on the outside as well. We're trying to make any sort of pass with him. We still have a bit of a tire advantage, but now the whole field's back up together, though. Got John and we got Andretti up as well on the outside as well. We kind of nudged him out of the way. The outside pole sitter, not doing him any favors in a way. Randy LaJoie's also inside almost inside the top 10, I want to say. Keller has been trying to just run away with it now. I think that might be Kurt Busch in second? No, it's Johnny Benson in second, I believe. Yeah, Johnny Benson's in second, trying to get himself the win. He's looking for his first win of the year. Jeff Burton's all over the back of him, though. And there's Keller up there, too. So we're not too far away from Keller. Jeff Green's also up there. Jeff Gordon is right in front of us in P10. And there's last race winner Steve Park as well on the outside. He's doing everything he can to try to go two for two in the last 2 episodes anyway, trying to get himself going, but we're up to P10. We're slowly moving our way up, and we're inside the top 10 now. We got Wonder Boy on the outside line. We're trying to get any sort of momentum we can. We're on the inside. We're going to make it easy, so try to make an easy pass on him with the major tire advantage while we still have it. Anyway, we kind of put Tony Stewart out of shape there in P9 and P8. And Jeff Burton's just taking second away from Johnny Benson. Kurt Busch is right in front of us as well. Now we have to worry about the car in front of Matt Kenseth, who is still dragging that piece. That just always happens to respawn. I'm not sure why it keeps respawning. It's always, I think at this point, it's a glitch in the game that just does that. That just leaves the debris just still out there. So it's going to be a debris caution on a debris caution, I think, from this point forward. So Jimmy's not going to get too far of a runaway anyway. We got Jeff Green in front. Hopefully the debris can stay on as long as it possibly can anyway. We cleared Jeff Green, but we're going to try to make any sort of maneuvers down on the inside now and just try to shove Kenseth out of line. Keller's trying to take third and second away from Johnny Benson. Keller trying to be on the inside line. He is on the inside line as of now. He just taken the second spot away from JB and Jeff Burton. Well, actually, there's actually 2 JBs, actually. Johnny Benson and Jeff Burton. I forgot there's two JBs in this in this, so that's really interesting to stare. But Johnny's trying to take second back again. That's awesome stuff. There's awesome fighting there between both of them. And we're inside the top 5 because of that now. Thanks to the amount of tires we have, we're trying to Jeff Green's just stuck behind Matt Kenseth. He's trying to do everything he can to get away from them, from Matt Kenseth anyway. We really don't want him to have a blown tire now from the stuff there, but the pit cycle has commenced. Nobody dares to come down pit road. Honestly, I don't blame them one bit. As Tony Roper, oh, he's going to cause a lot of problems there. The unfortunate pit exit, he just held everybody up. He's holding everybody up. He's holding up the leader. He's holding up the leader. He's holding Jimmy Johnson up, and he's going to lose the lead to Jason Keller. Keller's going to lead the laps there. Try to be really careful and try not to lose too much time. Anyways, we put nearly Jimmy Johnson out to pasture. So now it's Jason Keller leading. That's not exactly what I wanted to see. We actually need to start leading some laps. That way we can actually get the at least a bonus point for that, as our tires are starting to wear out a little bit. But theirs are even worse than what we are now. We can actually stay out as long as possible, just in case we have a debris caution again. We're trying to go down the inside of Keller, and we will take the lead of the race here at Dover, all because of an unfortunate caution from the debris of Matt Kenseth. But he's not going to go down without a fight, but we're going to have a power passing through on the middle of the outside line because we have the tire advantage. We will get the 5 bonus points back, so we will break even on that. Now we need Jeff Green to really get the 5 bonus points. Kenseth's up the 4th. Jimmy Johnson is having a mare after that whole shebang there. We're just trying to wait and see if people are going to come down pit road. Oh, no. Oh, Kenseth really needs it. There is their caution. They're going to stay out. So they got lucky right then and there because the debris caution just happened right behind us. Did anyone cut a tire? I don't know. It's, again, Kenseth just dropping debris everywhere on the racetrack. And they just missed the pit wall. JB, Johnny Benson, and Jimmy Johnson just missed the pit wall. We're going to pit from the lead because everyone's going to come down pit road now. We're leaving the adjustments the way they are and just have a nice, clean stop. Keller's about to make his stop. Hopefully, Kenseth can stop dropping litter everywhere and repair that damage. He probably won't, but, you know, it's getting rather annoying having these debris cautions ruining these races. And there's calamity on pit road. That's going to hold up Kurt Busch and Jeff Burton. We had a very good pit stop there. We're actually going to be retaking the lead here with, I don't even know what this lineup is. Either way, we can't pass on the inside line until the start-finish line, and we can. And now we just kind of just messed everything up. Kurt Busch is now in second. Tony Stewart up to third. All these lap cars are here. So I don't even know what to think about all this. There's lap cars everywhere. Andy Houston is a lap down, trying to get the lap back. Kenseth's running in second, despite having the damage. I don't know if it's still there or not anymore, but I really hope he doesn't have it anymore. I want to keep this race green the rest of the way. That'd be awesome to see. Kenseth was trying to take the lead of the race from us. He's thinking about trying to get any sort of movement there. Jeff Gordon kind of got screwed under that yellow flag, though. That's not good news there for him. He must have been one of those people that decided to pit early. So, bad news there. The debris caution just caused all this dilemma here. We're just trying to run away with it now. But Kenseth, though, is right beside us. Kurt Busch is going to try to take second away from Kenseth, but to no avail. We put Adam Petty a lap down. We're trying to put Lyndon Amick a lap down. We're kind of just stuck where we're at right now. Oh my goodness, Kenseth's upside down. Kenseth up and over at the Monster Mile. He almost Joey Logano did in real life in 2000, I think 9 or 8 or 9, as Kurt Busch nearly kamikazes us into the inside line. Jeff Gordon's going to be back on the lead lap, but is Kenseth going to be out of the race now? I don't know, but he just went up and over. What is that view? I have no idea, but I think that might have knocked something out of him anyway. No, he still has that piece there. That's going to be quite annoying there. Well, we're not going to pit, just like everybody else is. So now, this is a much more better in order anyway. And we're going to clear Lyndon Amick and leave everyone in the dust. We're leading the race here at Dover. We just put literally everybody like right behind us there. We had a great launch. We finally got ourselves a good launch, but now we have to try to get going and have these guys use us as a shield anyway. Lyndon Amick might try to get his lap back. He's going to be pushing hard and hard and hard, but not quite there. Second place car is Kurt Busch. He's trying to look for his second win of the year, but it looks like he's going to be stuck on that outside line as well. A whole bunch of lap cars, except for us anyway. He's really going to get around those guys. We have nobody to get around at all. We can just set the pace here and don't even have to push it if we don't have to. We have a shield of lap cars. But Tony Stewart's trying to work everything through. Looks like Kurt Busch is just fallen all the way back. Now this is a race here, folks. We have a race here behind us. Jeff Burton trying to go for his, I think, third or fourth win of the year. He's got Jason Keller along the outside. Tony Stewart's trying to make his way through. We have Jeff Green managed to make his way through. Now Tony Stewart's going to try to take second away from Jeff Burton. We're going to keep parking the bus on the inside line because we know these guys are faster than us. We're just going to have to do everything we can just to hold them off for another 30-some laps or so, or whenever the caution flag decides to raise his little hail again once again. That's really going to bunch this whole field up together, though. And we can manage to hold up everybody. Look at this. It's like an 8-car, like 6, 7, 8-car pack here, led by us. Tony Stewart, Jeff Burton, Jason Keller, Jeff Green. I think that's Kurt Busch and Johnny Benson. The only one that's missing is Jeff Gordon because he must have pitted very early and kind of got screwed over by that debris caution caused by Matt Kenseth. I don't even know where Kenseth went. Obviously, he got flipped. He went flip mode anyway, so maybe they finally repaired that damage. It's just been a revolving door for second places because right now it's Johnny Benson who's trying to get his first win of the season. He's going to try to stick his nose in there. Oh, he might have the spot. He's going to have the spot. Johnny Benson is going to take the lead of the race away. We're going to say no to Tony Stewart. Trying not to lose 2 spots, but Johnny Benson now just takes the lead of the race. The Aaron's Dream Machine has yet to win a race this season, but he's doing everything he can to get himself his first win of the season. I think he's won at Dover before in his playthrough. No, I know he won Atlanta, I think in season 1 anything. I think, anyway. I lost track. But Johnny Benson's kind of like pulling away from everybody else right now. But it's been like a revolving door of who wants to be now third anyway. I guess it's my turn to be the one for second place here. We do everything we can to try to race Johnny Benson to get that lead back, but he's been placing his car rather perfectly. That 10 car is on a mission, though, guys. He is on a mission to try to take his first win of the season. I think he was winless in the Sims for a while anyway. I think in 2018, I think he went winless. It's either that or he had 1 win, but Mr. Consistency, though, Johnny Benson, not really focusing on wins, but definitely more on the most consistent way possible, trying to get himself that race win. Tony Stewart's still back in third now. It's just been a huge dogfight behind us, but now it's just a step between ourselves and Johnny Benson, the Aaron's Dream Machine. This is going to be an epic fight to the finish, I hope. Our tires are worn, but literally, Johnny Benson and I have just checked out from everybody else. Literally everybody else is just gone behind us. Like, we have pulled away. I think Johnny is starting to pull away from us a little bit, but we do have one fatal guy that's right in front here. That's a lap car of, I think, Hermie Sadler. A bit of a straggler anyway. I'm doing everything I can to keep up with Johnny Benson, guys. I really am doing everything I can, but he's just absolutely, like, he had picked up something in that pit stop or something like that. He picked up something, and he's absolutely cooking right now in that Dream Machine, number 10. Like, we're getting closer and closer, but he's been just pulling away afterwards. We have a great corner here, though. We have a great corner, and we're going to try to really take the fight to Johnny here down on the inside, but he's going to have a much better run there. We had the left side of the gas quite a bit, but we're going to try to make any sort of maneuvers happen here. We're right on his back bumper, though. We're right on his back bumper. Hopefully the lap car does not get in the way. In fact, I mean, I think there is a way to manipulate the lap traffic anyway, and try to get them at least out of the way, because they always tend to, like, block you anyways. We go completely wide. How much of a hindrance is Hermie Sadler going to be? Not at all. Easy pass for Johnny Benson. Now it's my turn to have an easy pass to get around him quite so. The blue flag should be blue flag with the yellow stripe should be out. Tony Stewart's still rocking in third. We just lost a little bit of time because of myself going wide there. But yeah, Johnny Benson just flying out there in that Dream Machine. I think it's safe to say that Johnny Benson is definitely checked out from us. Yeah, the gap is now about 0.7 of a second. It is pulling away. That Dream Machine, they have picked up something, and it's worked out beautifully. He's not only run away from, like, the better guys like Tony Stewart and Green and Keller. He's pulling away from us now after we made our adjustments to make this car as best as possible. Johnny Benson just been having a day of his own, trying to get his first win of the season. I think he's going to do it here, assuming a no-board lap traffic business gets in the way. Even if a caution were to come out now, he might have this locked up. So it looks like Kenseth actually finally fixed the damage anyway, so that's good. That's good to see there. Tony Stewart might be catching us now because we lost the draft of Johnny Benson. Our tire is just not there anymore. It's just not there anymore. I don't think we're going to be able to have any sort of, like, gap or to reel in anything like that. So now we're going to have to do our best to hold on to P2 here for the rest of the race. Green is trying to make any sort of maneuver on Tony Stewart, but it's just I don't think it's happening anyway. Keller is outside the top 5. He's in P6. But he does have bonus points, though. That's a bit of a bother, but Jeff Green does not, according to my knowledge. Coming to 2 laps to go. Stewart and his friends are really starting to catch up. Is that... Oh, that's Jeff Burton. Okay, that's Jeff Burton. Passing Jeff Green anyway. It's a battle of 2 Jeffs. Keller's trying to get around his former PPC Racing teammate. This is not an ideal situation for Jason Keller anyway. He's losing points to both ourselves and Jeff Green, his former teammate. White flag is out for Johnny Benson. This is literally the dream scenario for the Dream Machine. The Aaron's Dream Machine. The dream situation for him. Trying to get his first win of the season and try to reel into the points lead. And he's going to come out of 3 and 4. A Johnny Benson win is always a good day in my book, too. Johnny Benson wins at Dover. We come home in second. We just had nothing for him. We just literally had nothing for him. He had a much better car than us. So, fair play to JB. GG.
Lots of caution laps were run in this race.
Well, it was definitely a busy day for the Pontiac pace car driver. I really don't know why we had so many. Just one of those races, I guess.
The 56 car took excellent care of his race car.
Yeah, you never quite know what's going to happen in these NASCAR Winston Cup races. When you finish a race and your car still looks brand new, you've done one heck of a job as a driver.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Next up is Martinsville.
So it was Johnny Benson who has really made his car come to life in that Dream Machine. had a dream day. Johnny Benson, take a bow. His first win of the season, trying to get himself back into his championship fight anyway. Mr. Consistency, though, has finally got himself his first win, though. What a race for Johnny Benson. I will say, unfortunately, we just didn't have anything at the very end. We kind of just lost pace afterwards, after just trying to get that perfect block on us that he did. Johnny Benson did on us, and he just ran away with it out now. His car was something else. He was outrunning Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, Jason Keller, Jeff Green, all those guys. He was outrunning everyone that day as well, so that's really good stuff to see. So very good win to you, Mr. Benson. Well, that was a great day overall for us. I think we had the best of a day we were going to get here at Dover. So Johnny Benson wins at Dover. We finished home in second. Tony Stewart third, Jeff Burton fourth, Jeff Green finished P5. We were running away from both those guys. Jason Keller finishes in sixth, Kurt Busch in seventh, Jimmy Johnson, not the day he was hoping for, especially since he was trying to get himself his third win of the season. He managed to finish in eighth, Steve Park ninth, and Dale Jr. inside the top 10. So what a recovery for him. Oh, wow, what a recovery for him. 31st to 10th. Really great day for him whatsoever as we take a look through the rest of the field here today. I mean, that's also a really good drive from Mark Green, though. 40th to 17th. Very good drive. And unfortunately for Jeff Gordon, he kind of got screwed in that caution period anyway. So that's not going to help him out much in a championship now. Yeesh. Yeah, money's still tight. We're going to have to start doing some overhaul shenanigans here, too. We have about 7 races left, and this is the point of the time that we kind of need to have it. So, yeah, we got that going for us. Let's take a look at the standings here. We're now only 14 back from the point leader, Jason Keller. With that win from JB, Johnny Benson, he's now 90 points back, so he's back in this fight. Unfortunately for Jeff Gordon, he kind of got messed up in that whole shebang there, though, I will tell you that much. So, it's a really epic point battle now going to Martinsville, where, again, we're going to have to think of, like, rules for us, because we would just lap the whole field again, and I really don't want to do that. So I'll have to think of something going forward there. So yeah, if you guys like the Eagles car, of course, I always say that I love my Eagles. This is on the Thursday of it, so I hope my Eagles win today against Dallas. Of course, we all know Dallas sucks. So we're just trying to make sure they stay that way, you know? And so if you like the video, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps on the channel quite a bit, as always. We'll see you in the next one at Martinsville Speedway. Oh, and by the way, go Birds.